The League of Their Own was always in second.
We will be reviewing the movie on an episode in the next few weeks. So if you have any, if you have to follow along, watch the movie, hear what we say, offer your own opinion, make sure you give it a watch. Do we think there's anyone that listens to the show that hasn't seen The Sandlot? I sure hope not. Like, if you're someone who is a full-grown adult and you never watched Sandlot as a kid, it's pretty sad.
Dude, it's one of my favorites. And I actually haven't watched it in a while. It's been a while, so I just know it's going to hit perfect when I watch it this time.
It's going to be good, and I can't wait to look at it from a lens of judgment. Yep. That's it for new news. Let's go to our guest. Who could that be? Oh, wait, Josh, we already told you. Yep, okay. It's Donna Kelce. All right.
Mama! As a, I get a chuckle.
Okay.
Because I know you're doing it to make me laugh.
Of course.
You'd think that.
It's all that mommy needs to know.
Okay.
This is between us, Jason. It's what happens when you're the firstborn.
Oh, jeez, that's funny.
You're the second-born, Travis.
Love you both.
You're so much like Ed, it's fucking disgusting.
I know I'm like Ed.
No. You have several redeeming qualities, Jason.
Oh, my gosh, Mom, don't go on Dad like that. He doesn't need that.
I didn't say anything that he didn't. I didn't say he didn't, but I just said that you
It was implied.
Anyway.
All righty. Mom, do you know what you were brought here to do?
Yeah, I think I've got to tell some stories and explain what it was like raising you two. So I think that's kind of what I'm here for. Does that sound correct?
I think we got some no dumb questions, maybe voicemails.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I was going to talk about how you
it.
guys both got lost all the time, but that Jason did it because he wasn't paying attention. Travis did it on purpose to escape.
I was never lost, Mommy. I was always
you
just
were
right
always
around
escaping.
the corner.
You were escaping. You were lost to us.
I knew it. I knew exactly where you guys were.
I know. But we didn't know.
I knew you guys were terrified.
Yeah, you were like...
That's the excitement of it.
Like Peter Pan's Lost Boys. Yeah.
You're doing it, Peter. You're really doing it.
You're doing it, Peter.
Yeah.
Bangarang.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I will just... Because I was going to tell stories about the Superman chip clip. Remember? You used to put a towel. Both you guys would put a towel around your shoulders. You put a chip clip right here. You would cut your neck. I took you into daycare, and you said that your father cut you with a knife. I almost got taken down to the...
Sounds like a Travis story.
That was definitely me for sure.
Yep. And Dad was out of the country. He was in Mexico, so he couldn't have done it.
Because Dad never showed me enough attention. He only cared about Jason.
Dad was in Mexico because he had just slit Travis's throat. He was like, I got to get the fuck out of Dodge.
The one thing I know we're going to get to is we're going to run back that question that we did in a bonus episode with Ed. What do you do if your child calls CPS on you?
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
Love
that kind of happened with Travis.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. This is going to be great.
All right.
Guys, skip ahead just to Donna's intro right here.
I am looking for Donna's intro, and I do not see it.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Mother's Day episode. Got it? All right.
Vicariously through you. You travel more than anyone we know, Mommy.
No, I think you guys beat me by a mile. But Bahamas I've been to Dominican Republic, although that was it was interesting. Then we went to we were supposed to go to Haiti, but they had to redirect us because they were having some civil strife. So we ended up in St. Martin, St. Thomas, which is much better. St. Thomas, yeah, they were. We couldn't get off the ship. We had to bail and go to St. Thomas. But I'm much rather be there anyway.
Sometimes you just gotta get off the ship.
Yeah.
Wait till the lights are out.
We kept going like, who's on first? Where are we going? What island are we at? We didn't know. So it was
civil
kind of
strife
fun,
sounds exciting. What is civil strife for me? What was going on there in Haiti?
Jason, this is irrelevant. Yeah, no, Jason, this isn't that show.
I think those are called militias. Those are called militias.
No, these were actual. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, Mommy, we have some fun parenting advice voicemails for you that our 92%ers sent in, and so much more. But Jason, I think we got to get to a little
new news.
Oh no! I did this all wrong.
Segment.
Yep. Yeah, he's incorrect.
Yeah, that was on me. I was a little higher up. Sorry about that.
All righty,
Mom,
this weekend
isn't it
is-
impressive how much better we've gotten at this show?
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I get to see you every week.
Why don't we do this? Call this.
New news.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew I was right.
You were. I mean, sure. We'll call it that. Travis, crush it, Travis.
You look a little dark, Trevor. You have a tan?
I know. No, it's just I'm in my
He was just in
cubicle.
Haiti.
I'm in my cubicle. I'm everywhere. I'm
Okay,
everywhere,
got it.
Mommy.
Got it. Looks like you guys are having fun.
Yeah, and we're about to have even more of a blast with you in this segment called New News.
News. Mom, give us your new news.
Nice.
There it is.
I
There
love
it is. All right.
This weekend is Mother's Day, and is this a real holiday, Jason? Are we considering this one a real holiday or
Fuck
made up?
yes. What are you
Yeah, we
talking
are.
about as a made-up
All right.
holiday?
Oh,
Shit out of
you
you.
always gotta ask. You always gotta
No,
ask.
this one's
The holiday bearer over here.
no. It's just it's a recognized national holiday by pretty much every country in the world has their own version of Mother's Day because there's nobody more important in this world than mothers. Nobody would be here without one.
This is true.
Well, we'll see how much longer it's true. It probably isn't that too like far down the road to their having kids born out of some of these like synthetic wombs. You seen that, Mom? What do you think of the synthetic
Yeah.
wombs?
Yeah. Well,
Would you ever do it?
Stuff happens.
Would you ever do it?
Would I ever do it? No, probably not.
No.
No.
How do you think? There's got to be something wrong with those people that come out of them, right?
No.
They're gonna have something wrong with them.
No.
No.
I mean,
don't think they're
it all
doing it,
has
if
to
that's the
do with, your family's makeup and DNA and everything like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
No matter where you're born or how you're born, it's just going to be a basis of your ancestry, basically.
I don't know
There
if
we
you're
go.
sometimes if you're born next to a power plant, you can become a superhero. You can get superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, O.J. Woodard.
Yeah.
Well, that might be true because we were born in North Ridgeville and there were a lot of cornfields, so there's a lot of pesticides going on there.
Oh,
So maybe that's
nice.
why you're mutants.
Cool.
That's why
Maybe.
Jason's arms
Maybe.
look like that. Good for him. Mom, what do moms really want on Mother's Day?
They
That's a good
want to be
question.
with their children, which doesn't happen often, but when they're older. But yeah, that's basically it. It's time. That's it.
You like
Okay.
flowers always make you happy, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Nice.
flowers are nice, and
Pistachios.
yeah, I
Ooh,
like pistachios. I do. I like macaroons or macarons, whatever they call them, French.
Ooh,
think you had it.
Yeah,
you
those-
like those?
the little
I didn't know
sandwiches.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you were a big fan of like the little turtles.
I love
The
those
chocolate
too.
turtles?
I love caramel and chocolate too. That's always good.
Always
Mhm.
a bad-
Can't never go
Can't
wrong with
complain
chocolates.
with
What do you
that.
think about it?
But basically, I think moms just want to be around their families. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it is what it is.
All right.
Well, there you go. You have any fun trips coming up anytime soon, Mommy?
I do. I'm headed to Mexico. Might try.
Oh,
Yes, going in July, and maybe some other trips. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll let you know later on. So
yeah. Let me know. It might just magically appear. I don't like to tell everybody where I'm going, but I do like to just pop up on people.
oh, cool.
Nice.
Keep me in the loop.
Yep, it's not super warm yet, so. But as soon as May happens, it starts getting a little toasty down here. So I understand not wanting
Yeah.
to come. So it's a little warm.
Yeah, might need to get you out of the toast and up to the fun parts of the spring and summer up in
I would like that.
up north. You know it.
Where are you going to Mexico?
I'm
Where?
going with Shannon, her best friend, and I'm going with Lisa. So we're going to do a
Oh, what a
trip
crew.
to Mexico. Go up.
Where-
I think it's Chichen Itza and Tulum. We're gonna go visit the ruins.
Oh, Tulum. Gonna see some cenotes?
I don't know. That's a
Cenotes?
good question. But
You should go and
I
see
liked
some
it when we
cenotes.
got to go to Mexico with when the Chiefs played there because we got to see
Mexico City.
Teotihuacan. So that was fun. That was
What's that?
wonderful. It's another place, pyramids of the Mayans, and it's massive.
Oh,
Jason, did you know that there were pyramids in Mexico too?
One of the
I
largest.
knew they were down there. Yeah, the Aztecs. Yeah, they had them down there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't know their names though. Teotihuacan.
Yeah, Teotihuacan is one of the places
Nice.
that, in fact, some of their pyramids are even bigger than the ones in Egypt. So we'll have to, it's kind of interesting.
Wow.
They don't teach us that.
You think aliens built them? Be honest. You're under oath.
I don't know. I just think it's too hard to make sure that everything fits so well. They had to have technology that was, passed down through the generations, or somebody came and helped them. So who knows?
And that does it for new news.
Some people just know you could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like to check if your barbecue still works first before inviting friends over to cook out.
Like to check if you've got milk first before enjoying a big bowl of chocolate chip cookies.
Like to check if you've got your headphones first before starting your workout.
Like to check if you got your bike tires first before taking a mountain biking ride in New Mexico's mountain biking trails.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates in Northbrook, Illinois. Thank you to our partner, DraftKings basketball fans. It's crunch time. The NBA playoffs are heating up, and every game is do or die. With the finals on the horizon, there's never been a better time to get in on the action. Right now, you can play along with DraftKings Pick 6, a fresh and exciting way to experience daily fantasy sports. All new customers who play just $5 will score $50 in bonus picks to keep you locked in all postseason long. Getting started is simple, okay? All you're going to want to do is download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Sign up with code NEWHEIGHTS. It's as simple as that. Pick at least 2 players and choose if they'll have more or less of a stat. Like, hey, will they score 20 points or more or less? Or have 3 or more or less assists? Lock them in and compete against others for a huge shot at huge cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and sign up with code NEWHEIGHTS. Only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours.
Jason, why don't we get to some parenting advice voicemails?
Yeah, I mean, Brandon, can we? Which one should we pick? Some of these, or should we just start rolling through them? What do you think?
Wait, were you asking? Was I supposed to answer? Oh shit!
I said Brandon.
My fault.
Do you want to roll through them?
Hey, Brandon.
How you been?
I've been good.
Always happy to have you.
All right, 1 through 5.
Let me talk to your mom for a second.
Go ahead.
All right, first voicemail.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I am a mom of 2 boys, and I was just calling to see what words of encouragement would you give an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old boy to encourage them to try another sport besides. My kids love contact sports. They love lacrosse. They love tackle football. They like to wrestle. They like to box.
Those are some good sports.
We want them to try baseball, to try basketball, but they're kind of like tunnel vision with contact sports. They love it. They can't get enough of it. So what are some
I like these guys a lot.
I like these guys. They're our kind of guys.
And 7-year-old boys to encourage them to try other sports?
Great question, Mom. You want to take that one?
Yeah, Mom, you got it.
How did you get us into all of them?
Your dad was a big part of finding, different teams and things like that. But we always wanted you to just have a great time, have fun, keep busy. When you're moving, you're not getting in any trouble. Whatever sport you like, if you like, contact sports, and do that. If you like sports that are, playing badminton or whatever, do that. It's like you have to love what you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to want to play.
Mommy, growing up, what was the one sport you loved watching us play the most, though? Like, what was the most exciting one for you as a parent watching?
Yeah. Obviously, the most exciting was team sports, where hockey was a blast because it was constantly moving, so you could watch things. There was no stopping. It was, jumping off over the, the boards. You just were going all the time. So you were out there a lot.
You always had to keep an eye on us, too, in case we were going to throw our cups at you.
Yeah.
Very true.
But it was just, I love doing that because I paid attention to you and I got to watch you grow and blossom in hockey. But I also liked baseball because in baseball, you would be up to bat maybe once, maybe twice, and you would catch the ball maybe once or twice, unless you were the pitcher or the catcher, which Jason
Right.
was. So he was constantly out there because he was catching and throwing, pitching.
They only put me on the mound when we hated the other team and they wanted to see me just strike fear into kids.
Yeah, and throw the ball like this close to their nose. Yeah, but I enjoyed the parents at those sports. Baseball, the parents were just awesome, and we laughed
Mom was
a
always
lot.
in the right. Yeah, Mom was always in the right field in the baseball games, having a comedy hour with all the other mothers on the team.
We were always telling jokes and laughing. It was great. And then they're like, "Wait a minute, my son's up to bat."
Yeah.
Mom, what do you think is the key to getting kids to enjoy sports? What did you used to do to try and get us to have fun or get us into new activities?
You were the ones that drove it. It wasn't us. You drove it. You said what you liked, what you wanted to do. If you wanted to be in a play, you were in a play. If you wanted to do swim cadets, you did swim cadets. If it's like we just went along for the ride. You guys drove everything, and that's the way it should be. Parents should stay out of it. They shouldn't push their kids into things they don't want to do. They're going to have a wonderful childhood. If they love what they do, they're going to get good at it. So that's as simple as that.
You guys did a great job of introducing sports. Like I remember Jason started playing football in middle school, and I was always 2 steps behind. So I was in 5th grade while he was in 7th grade. Yeah. And he was starting to play football, and I was like, man, I want to play football. I remember Dad took me down to Heights Tigers tryouts, and I saw how many kids were trying out for the football team at that age, and I was just overwhelmed with like not knowing anybody and understanding like as a kid, you kind of want to play sports with your friends or people that you know and things like that. And you guys always found teams where we knew the kids on the team.
Well, definitely we would check out, who the coaches were, what parents were there, who was involved, if there were a bunch of parents that were involved, or there were a bunch of parents that weren't involved. It's really important because as children grow up, they're not going to tell you anything. They're going to tell their friends stuff, and they're going to get to their friends' parents and talk to them. So I think you just want to surround your children with a huge group of individuals that are of like minds. So.
Yeah. I remember I was in middle school and I was playing for a new baseball team called CBA, Cleveland Baseball Academy. Yeah. And the academy was very like respectable in the baseball community in Cleveland. And I thought that my talent was there, but it also said that I had to maintain a GPA of 3.0 to stay on the team. And I looked at my dad after the tryouts and I was like, Dad, I think I could play on this team, but I don't know if I can I don't know if I can keep up this whole 3.0 GPA. Yeah. And so I ended up just cheating the system because when you're good at sports, they want you on the team.
Mom, what if there's a kid you had, let's say we had a third brother.
If we had a third brother, oh my.
You have a third brother named Dale. Yeah. And Dale didn't like sports and he didn't want to do anything but sit in the house all day. Would you just let Dale sit in the house all day and not play sports or do anything extracurricular?
I would try to find something that they like to do. Anything to get them out of the house, whether it was maybe they wanted to be a long distance runner. Maybe they were just like,
this kid wants to do nothing. He's got no motivation, no friends. Hypothetical.
Oh, wow. That's a rough one. Because you have to take a look at personalities too. I mean, you can't force somebody to do something. You have to find something they're going to like.
Why not?
No, they got it.
Your parents, of course you can. You're a mom. You can force them to do whatever you want.
All you can do is give them opportunity to find things that they like to do. So keep trying. You can lead them to water. Keep trying.
You can lead them.
They're not just at the house doing anything, Jason. They're into something.
You just, it's important, for social.
If it's video games, take them down to the arcade. See if they got what it takes to
socially
beat everyone else.
Because that's how everything is run in this world, is on teams. It's like,
well, right now.
Yeah, true.
Wait till AI takes over.
Yeah, I know. We're even going to have surgeries. I think you can find, what your kid likes to do. I think parents know what they like. So you just have to direct them in that way. Try to get them help. Let's say they're a musician. Get them some music lessons. Try to find out what they really, really like.
Passion is.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's feed that passion.
All right, can we get to...
Let's get to
the next question here.
Let's get to another question here.
I feel like this would be a better question for Donna Kelce.
Lucky
but
for
as a
you.
mom of
Perfect.
2 boys, aged 4 and 1, what are some ways that I can cultivate their relationship so they grow up to be close brothers like Jason and Travis?
Oh, man.
Ooh. What do you got,
2
Mom?
years apart is different than 3 years apart.
It is. Yeah, that's a rough one. I don't think you cultivate anything. I think the dynamic of the family is the dynamic of the family. I didn't try to force anything. I didn't try to steer it in any way. I think kids are born with certain characteristics. I think some parents take too much, credit for their children's success and for their failures.
I don't.
I do.
It's all on you. If you got a shithead kid, it's on the parents. You got 2 Hall of Fame NFL playing kids.
I
It's
don't
all on
think
the parents.
so. No,
You got to have it both ways, Mom.
You know what, Mom? I think it's on the older sibling. I think eventually you gotta let the older sibling know. I think that's what you and Dad did a great job of. Is that you forced Jason to be my friend, and by doing this, Jason would then just torture me. He would find fun ways to say we're playing together, but in reality, like playing together with Jason was, hey, Travis, you want to go be the goalie outside so I could just rip slap shots at you in the driveway? Like, yeah, of course I want to play with you.
Oh, man,
I'll
our
do that.
garage door was like pockmarked.
Family activities always wins.
I truly believe that children, no matter who the parent is, if they want something bad enough, it's going to happen. They just have to have a drive. Some kids are born with that are driven. Some kids aren't. All we gave you was opportunity. You guys ran with it. We followed what you wanted, what you thought was good. Unless it was against the law, we let you do pretty much, whatever you thought would be fun.
You guys help motivate it as well by having good family values.
Unquestionably, I'm going to disagree heavily with what my mother is saying right now. I think that if you want 2 brothers to love each other, as parents, you need to go above and beyond to make sure that both kids feel like they're getting loved and attention in the same amounts. And encourage the brothers when they celebrate each other. I think that, like, for me, I think a lot of the siblings that I know that aren't close, or the ones that feel like they have like fractured relationships, a lot of those feel like there's like a competitiveness to the relationship with their siblings that, quite frankly, Travis and I just have never felt. And I think you and Dad both did a great job our entire lives of like taking me to Travis's games to watch him play, having Trav come to my games to watch me play. Like there was a concerted effort by both of you to not only celebrate both of us, but to have each of us celebrate our brother, right?
Yeah,
and I think
so.
that's the answer personally. And you have to,
That's a good point.
It's going to be competitive naturally. You want to be competitive. Then you have to have Dad tell the older one that, or Mom tell the older one to lose sometimes to make the younger one feel better. Sometimes it's got to happen. It's going to have to bite your tongue,
This guy.
No, that never happened.
Can't fool me. I just learned how to flank. You can't fool me.
He got better because you wouldn't let him win. So
that's what I tell myself. Travis is so much better than me because I beat the shit out of him all the time growing up. All right.
But then you also reveled in each other's wins. I mean, you were happy when Travis won. You were there rooting him on.
Still am.
It went both ways, So.
For sure.
Happy when I lost too. It was crazy.
No, I mean, well, sometimes when I knew you needed it. All right, here we go, Brandon. What's the next one?
That was gold.
And you have to have a good sense of humor, too.
What's the next one? What do we got?
Hi, Jason. Hi, Travis. My name is Eileen. I am from Orlando, Florida, and parenting advice. Now, Jason, I know you have really small children, but you're going to blink and they will be teenagers. So I've got a 17-year-old son who's a senior in high school. He's trying to make a college decision, and he currently wants to change all of his plans to follow his girlfriend to where she's going to college.
Ooh.
Should I let him? Give me your best advice.
Oh, man, that happens a lot.
I don't know if I should let him make a life-changing decision to follow her, but should I also follow or stop young love? Let me know what you think.
I don't know. Should we let Mom take this one first, or do we take a stab at it first?
I wouldn't even know where to go with that.
It's hard.
I know several of my friends allowed their kid to go where their boyfriend was going, vice versa. But
did it work out?
Never.
No.
Not once.
It was always,
not once.
You know, sometime, one of my friends got married right out of high school, and they're still married. So you never know.
Nice. There you go. Happens sometimes.
Sometimes it's your, it's your person.
Did they go to college though? Or did they say?
No, they never did.
Yeah, see, that's a sheltered individual getting married out of high school and just staying that way.
What? It's not how it works, Jason.
Kidding.
Not everybody has to go to college. Yeah.
College is a decision you have to make for yourself. It is a selfish decision that you have to make for the future of whatever career or lane that you want to take in life. And I know it's got to be tough to have, a loved one that might be doing something completely different.
Yeah, clearly Mom does not like this girl. Mom doesn't like the girl.
Jason, I don't think anybody should go to college to follow somebody else. I think they should go there for the values that they see are going to be best fitting for them. I think you're dealing, I agree 1,000% with Travis. And I think that's what you have to say to your son as well. If you say I'm not letting you go to school, it's not going to work out. Is it?
Nope. No, you don't want to say that. Right? But here's the thing.
At the end of the day, go ahead. You got it, Mom. I'm not going to interrupt you.
I think that if you're going to do the same thing and go to a college and have the same friends around you, you're never going to have any growth. Okay? You're never going to be able to be on your own and try to figure things out on your own. You're always going to have somebody there beside you to help you through all those decisions. But when you go to college, you're usually totally on your own. And you do not have anyone there. You just kind of fail, and then you win. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you have little setbacks. There's adversity. You have to work through it. That's why I don't think it's a good idea for being at home when you're going to college or being close. I think people should go as far away as they possibly can, so that's my viewpoint. I think that you grow more when you're away from people that are with you all the time. You get Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly. That's right. That's right. You got to do what Trav said, which is basically just explain to them, listen, you go to college to learn and get a degree. You don't go to college so you can be with other people. That's not why you go to college. If you want to do that, just don't go to college and go live wherever that person's that's not the reason you choose to go to a college.
No.
And I would say this to the person, if it's meant to be with you and this person, college will not be the thing that separates you two. If you go into a different school ends up breaking your relationship, that shit wasn't going to last anyway, brother. It was going to be over sooner or later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's a hard one though.
Mom, did you not like any of our Travis or I's girlfriends or my girlfriend, now wife?
Jason, you really didn't bring a lot of ladies home.
Yeah, no, we got it, Mom. Okay.
You dated, but I didn't know any of them. So it's the same thing with Trav. I met one or two, but I didn't know anybody that you guys were dating. I knew nothing of anybody that you guys were dating in college. You told me zero.
Zero, yeah. What did you think of... Okay, here we go. Let's just move on to the
You were too busy. Did you have any time at all to date? I don't know.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I had plenty of time. I had absolutely zero game, and I looked like an overweight Oompa Loompa. That's why I didn't have any girlfriends.
Overweight?
Well, I guess in high school I wasn't.
No.
No.
I just sucked at talking to women for whatever reason.
Well, you changed, so that's good.
I don't know if I did.
You've always been the coolest kid.
Thank you to our partner, Boar's Head.
You know what makes my day? The perfect sandwich. And I mean perfect sandwich.
I'm not going to lie. We love sandwiches. We love deli meats. I like cooked meats. I like meats of all kinds. But if you want deli meats, Boar's Head has got you covered.
Now I get why people make such a big deal about it. Their oven gold turkey.
Don't even get me started on their ever roasted chicken. The craftsmanship that goes into each slice. Oh, chef's kiss.
How would you describe your ultimate sandwich? What's going to make it extra special?
Extra special. So if I'm trying to be extra special.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to deli sandwich. If I'm going an extra special deli sandwich, I'm going to put some Boar's Head meat on there. I'm going to put some healthy layers of cheese, potentially Parmesan cheese. I mean, I guess some fresh Parmesan cheese on top. Put some, hot sauce. Put some hot sauce on there. Lettuce and tomato to make you feel like you're being healthy. Then mayonnaise. A healthy dose of mayonnaise. And maybe a little bit of mustard, but it depends on what hot sauce you're working with. Boar's Head has been perfecting their legendary ingredients for over 120 years. From selecting premium ingredients to perfecting traditional methods, Boar's Head embraces true craftsmanship.
Whether it's their Smokemaster uncured ham or literally anything else they make, you're going to get the real deal.
Head to your local Boar's Head deli counter to discover the craftsmanship behind every bite. Boar's Head, committed to craft since 1904.
The energy to everything.
Think about it. You get kids' soccer match, dance recitals. You get fire-ups in Kingsford charcoal at any of these events. That's a beautiful thing about charcoal. You take that grill in your car and you can just have it cook out wherever you want. Any place can be memorable, not just sports things like baseball practice. You can do this at really any place. If you got the grill and the charcoal, unless you don't have right to be on that land, you can tailgate wherever you want. It's the beauty of it.
That is the beauty of tailgating. It's the community it creates. It's about turning every day of every moment into celebrations. And let's be honest, nothing beats authentic wood-fired, flavored Kingsford original charcoal.
Just change a baby's diaper. Fire up the grill, baby. We got to celebrate. Time to celebrate this dirty diaper with some hot dogs and some hamburgers cooked on a good old-fashioned American company charcoal. Kingsford. That's right.
So fire up that grill, gather your people, and make any day a tailgate day, because with Kingsford, the party never has to end.
We want to run back a voicemail Ed weighed in on, and we're going to play it for you.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Should we call Ed?
I was going to say, you brought up Ed Kelce.
You got to go to Ed Kelce for this one.
This man, just so everyone knows, like, he grew up in a different day and age.
For sure.
All right. So a lot of the things
we have no idea what's going to come out of his mouth.
Hey, what's up?
Dad.
Yeah.
Travis and I are on the podcast right now. We want your advice.
Okay.
Somebody wants your advice, not us, really.
I kind of want your advice on this.
We both are interested in your answer. All right. What would Ed Kelce's reaction to Travis out in public telling some strangers that you stole him?
What would my reaction be?
Yeah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. That's number one. All right? Get your little ass home and you will be begging to be fucking stolen. Now, as you guys know, that would never really happen. I'm really good about beating you guys.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, it never really happened.
Right, yeah. You tell us what you would do in this situation.
Oh, man.
Hello. So I'm a 22-year-old female, and I have a 5-year-old daughter, and she keeps going around telling people in Walmart or anywhere we go that I had stole her, and I am wondering how I can fix this, because I am getting weird glances, and I've had the police called on me multiple times. So I was wondering, like how I could change my parenting style to fix this. Like it's gotten seriously bad that I've gotten CPS called on me. I've gotten a lot of calls about it, and I was just wondering how I could fix this.
All right, Mom, what do you think?
Well, I think it's a huge attention getter for this kid, and he's loving the attention, whether it's a boy or a girl. So I don't know what to tell you there.
If you seek attention, you will get it at that age.
Yeah. So the thing is to start paying attention at things you want him to do instead of things that you don't want him to do.
Oh, that's great advice, Mommy. That's very good advice.
Just bring some munchkins with you.
Yeah, just bring some munchkins. He won't want to fucking go anywhere. God, they're so good.
Oh, that's good, Mom.
Dad said it would have been me doing that. Can you please tell the world who it really would have been?
It would have been you. Because don't you remember when you were...
Because you never showed me attention.
No, you loved attentions, and so did Jason, really, too. But don't you remember when you were like 3 years old, you were at, what do you call it, preschool? Okay, Jason was already in school at this point. He was going to first grade or whatever. And you used to run around the house with this towel over you and this chip clip, okay? And so the chip clip, cut your neck right there. And so we went into preschool, and you told everybody that they asked you how'd that happen, and you told everyone that it was your father and that he cut you with a knife. So I said, well, wait a minute. He's not home. He's at work, and he's in Mexico right now. So they looked at me like, it's me, you're protecting me, and it was me that cut him with a knife. So I had a lot of explaining to do.
No, you would never do that. Ed would threaten me. He'd put the knife to my neck and then be like, you want me to do... I'm just kidding. He would never.
Yeah. So you just love to embellish things, and you love to tell stories. And that's the same thing with this kid.
I like to see how things were playing out. I just kind of like to, I like to manipulate things a little bit. See how the things are going to play out. And then I realized I can't do that to my parents. So I stopped doing that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I think when you saw me in the distress that I was in, that was the last time you ever did that. So that ended that. But obviously this child does not care, and they love the attention so much. So it's hard. Sometimes, I don't know what to tell you with this one. It just sounds like he's having way too much fun irritating the hell out of his mother.
What do you think of hitting them?
No.
No?
Mom. No.
Don't you do Mom like that. Mom, so you heard the voicemail. Back to the voicemail.
Yes.
What do you think Ed Kelce would have said in this moment if I was at the grocery store and I was telling everybody that he stole me?
He would say, fuck, like...
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Knock it off. And he would say, I'll give you something to cry about.
Very true.
You can't go wrong with a bucket of chicken, a good game or movie, or just some good times with friends and family.
Everybody's going to love it. If you show up to a Thanksgiving meal with extra crispy chicken from KFC, people are going to love you.
Especially a bucket of it.
If you come with a bucket of extra crispy fried chicken from KFC, you're going to get some thank yous. This year, skip the turkey and celebrate with KFC's extra crispy chicken.
Hi, this is Travis. I would like to give an extreme hot take since it's the damn season, and that is turkey is one of the worst dishes on Thanksgiving of all time.
Hard agree.
It's so dry, and people who like it just are weird. Thank you.
Listen, this is why I fry turkey. It's hard to eat turkey unless it's deep fried and
I'm with you, man.
Boiled in fat grease. We never had turkey. We agree. We purposely never had turkey. Mom would make pork chops or some other meat. I love everything else I take that back. I love most other things about Thanksgiving fare, right? I'm a big mashed potatoes guy. I'm a big corn guy. Kylie makes a badass green bean casserole. Fucking love that dish. Mama Kelce dinner rolls. Like everything else about Thanksgiving is so fantastic. And then it gets kind of muddled down for the most part, the way most people make it, a dry-ass bird that you got to slather gravy and cranberry sauce on to redeem anything about it. I mean, it's just the honest. You got to fry it.
You got to fry it, or you got to be in that thing nonstop injecting it with like...
You got to fry it, or you got to fucking spatchcock that sucker.
There you go.
Spatchcock it.
Yeah. Or what you haven't tried yet is turducken. You got to stuff that thing with the duck.
You're right. I have not tried the turducken, but I'm very in on it. The premise of it sounds incredible.
I'm out.
What else was it? Oh, the other thing that I don't, pumpkin pie is okay, but I think it's also commonplace for a lot of people. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Apple pie around Thanksgiving. I'll go on this. Apple pie has got to be the most overrated dessert on the fucking history of top shelf desserts.
There's got to be a fuck ton of cinnamon in that thing. It's got to be a fuck ton of cinnamon and butter, and that's got to overpower the apple.
I'm just not. Apple pie just doesn't. I like ice cream, so like when you put it with ice cream, I'll do
it. That's the thing. That's
another thing. I am definitely more of a cake guy than a pie guy. Although Steve and Cookies down the shore, they make a mean blueberry pie. It is fucking incredible.
See, blueberry pie, different type of pie.
And they do it weird to it. Like, isn't as like, I guess like jello-y, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the pie is like a texture thing that I just don't really, warm fruit doesn't make me excited. I like cold fruit.
Noted.
I'm trying to think. There are pies that I like though. Pumpkin pie is not bad. Key lime's the only one. Key lime, cold fruit. Key lime's a cold pie.
Cold pie. Key lime pie is the closest thing to like cheesecake that I'll ever have.
I feel like raspberries would be good in a pie. It's got to have a little bit more like tartness for it to be good. Apples just don't bring that like note that really makes me enjoy it that much.
I need something in the inside that doesn't just like give me like a clump. You know what I mean? Like a clump. You know what I'm talking about?
I think it's COMPTE is what you're thinking about.
There it is. Yeah.
But is it compote? It's compote. COMPOTE, right?
There you go.
I think it's compote. I think I know what
Either way,
I
don't like that. That stuff I'm out on.
I don't mind it if it's cold. There's something about the warmness of pie that I'm just out. Desserts, I don't like warm desserts.
Were you ever a apple?
That's not true.
Caramel
I will
apple
do some
guy?
warm desserts. That's not true. I'll take that back. What?
Were you ever a caramel apple guy?
No, I don't like it. I like apples. I will eat an apple by itself.
Apple
I don't
with
like
caramel?
I'm not a big like dressing. I like apple and peanut butter. I'll throw some peanut butter on that apple.
So you don't like caramel is what you're saying?
I like caramel on certain things. I just don't really. The other thing is like a caramel apple for me with a beard to eat is just like, sounds like the biggest disaster of all time. Like it's going to be fucking everywhere. I'm not. Yeah. You could cut it up, I suppose. I just. Like I like caramel in certain things. I like caramel mixed with chocolate. I don't like caramel with apple. No.
All right. Nice. Noted.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what we just
I don't know where that even
So yes, we agree. Turkey sucks. All right. Sweet potatoes. Let's go.
Let's hear it.
Okay. So my Thanksgiving holiday hot take is that sweet potatoes have no place in a Thanksgiving menu. Whipped, mashed, roasted. They are just the least of the least. They're the worst thing on the table. And
you're fucking out of your mind.
Marshmallows
this guy's
on top
a fucking idiot.
with maple syrup. It's a dessert.
Yeah.
You're
right. You're right.
To pumpkin pie already.
What are you trying to watch your calories?
Put a marshmallow on top. Put a meringue
just
on
have
top.
both.
But you don't need sweet potatoes on your menu. You could do roasted root vegetables. You can do your mashed potatoes.
Roasted root vegetables?
All kinds of other things. Carrots, honey glazed carrots.
I'm in on honey glazed carrots.
Now you're just getting carrots to dessert. Honey glazed carrots.
And they just don't go well. They don't meld well.
It's
a dessert dish, basically, and a whole bunch of savory stuff. You're not going to put your gravy over your sweet potatoes. You're not going to, take a Brussels sprout and dip it in your sweet potato. That's just weird. You can't
He's all over the place.
Bacon or anything. It's got marshmallows, maple syrup, and that's it. It's wrong. It should not be on a Thanksgiving table. That's my best hot take.
Well, you're wrong. Sweet potatoes and marshmallows and freaking.
I think potatoes and sweet potatoes both
you can have
should
both.
be on the
You
table.
don't need to have one or the other. And sweet potato fries. If somebody made sweet potato fries, I'd be fucking jazzed, personally. I don't understand the roasted root vegetable. Like, this guy wants fucking...
Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck? He's the... that is... You want to talk about a hot take?
You want beets in here? Like, what are we talking about? And then he said, like, you can't candy up the sweet potato, but you can have candied carrots with honey glaze on them? Listen, if you gave me the choice of honey glazed carrots or sweet potatoes and marshmallow on them, I'm taking the sweet potatoes and marshmallow all day.
Some roasted honey carrots are good though, man.
I'm not in on the honey carrots.
Dude, I got you.
Yeah?
No.
Carrots, when they get roasted, they just get mushy. They get too mushy for me.
No, you still got to have that crunch a little bit.
Yeah, but it's hard. If it's cooked perfectly, I could do it.
Yeah.
But I prefer carrot cake. That's how I prefer my carrots.
Ooh, see, now we're talking.
Cream cheese frosting.
I didn't know you were a carrot cake guy. Next time you're in the city, I got a place.
Dude.
Get these little carrot cupcakes and make you feel like you're not doing too much.
I'm not a big frosting guy. The only reason I think I like carrot cake is because of the cream cheese frosting. It is...
Dude, I got the place
damn,
for you.
It's good. It's so good.
I got the place for you.
Like, what are we making apple pie for? Just put the carrots in there.
Jack Stack has one of the best carrot cakes ever, dude. It's so good that people just go in and get the carrot cake cupcakes just so that they don't feel too bad about getting the entire fucking mammoth of a cake that you could get there.
We have a couple spots around here that we'll go and specifically just get the carrot cake, and then we'll eat it like two fatties all day.
The best, dude.
It's the best.
It's the best. And they just slab that fucking cheesecake icing on there. It's so fucking good.
No doubt. We're big stocks people as well in Philadelphia. That's a big dessert one for us. I don't know how we keep getting back to desserts. We keep getting back to desserts. All right, we're talking about sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are fine.
They're good. They're fucking awesome.
I mean, you can have sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes. I don't think you have to differentiate between these two, and I disagree. Like, you can do sweet potatoes with marshmallows and the maple glaze, and then at the end of the day, you can have your dessert too. Like, we're not calorie counting on Thanksgiving.
No, that's not what we're doing here.
We're making the most delicious thing possible. Yeah. If that means throwing marshmallows on top of it, bring it on, brother.
Bring it on. Throw that shit on top.
Throwing roasted root vegetables, like, that's fucking going to get it done.
Unless you're throwing fucking marshmallows on those.
This guy's coming with beets.
I don't even know if I'd like that. Yeah, I don't even know.
I mean, I like beets, but that's if you put it with goat cheese and smother a bunch of fucking salad dressing on it. I just had a beet beer in Las Vegas. It was like a beet sour. It actually wasn't bad.
Your curiosity to know what shit tastes like,
it wasn't bad,
blows my mind. The fact that you actually had
trying
beet. You'll try any kind of fucking beer, and it's absolutely disgusting. You gave me a fucking blueberry beer one time, and I wanted to fucking shoot myself. No, it's
probably great.
It was disgusting.
I like experimenting.
I like a little citrus lime or something, or like a
little garage beer lime.
Yeah,
I got you.
I like a cider. I'll drink a cider.
Ciders, I'm not a big cider guy. It's too much. It's too sweet.
But beet beer was good.
It was okay. I wouldn't want to drink a bunch of it, but for one glass, it was a unique flavor profile. It had like a borscht, soury kind of thing happening. It was not bad.
All right. That's all I got for his sweet potato take.
Yeah, the sweet potatoes. I mean,
that was a rough take.
This is my last question coming from me, just based on that conversation.
Oh gosh.
Really quick. No, this is good. This is good. Last question, real quick. What is the best Thanksgiving side dish? 1, 2, 3, go. Ready?
Green bean casserole.
Ooh. Travis?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Yeah. Okay. I knew I was more of a Travis on this one. I knew we were locked in.
The problem with mac and cheese is it's not.
No, that's where you're wrong. The problem, there is no problem.
Well, here's the problem.
If anything,
it's an everyday
thing. Not the way you make it on Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is. It's
you guys
not
bake it all the time. You guys are not just doing it out of the box.
You do it. I've had it baked 1,000 times too. Yes. Like, it's not always out of the box. I'm not. Green bean casserole is like an exclusive thing to Thanksgiving.
Really?
Maybe in your household, pretty much. Not mine.
The sweet potatoes.
Travis is having it every goddamn day.
I'm having it never.
Travis is not having green bean casserole.
That's true. It's mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is the answer. I'll go one step further. Mac and cheese the day after. Get that congealed.
I'll go one step further. And the mac and cheese is the most overrated dessert or a side item. It's not. I'm not a big mac and cheese guy. Travis has always been a big mac and cheese guy. I've never been a big mac and cheese guy.
So now we have Canada mad at us. We have the mac and cheese fans mad at us. We're just going down.
It's okay. I just think it's overrated. It's not. There's 1,000 other things you can have cheesy, and I would prefer it.
I think when you get it just right and it's got like that baked crust, that is.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on you can add
if you get the crunchies to it,
get the crunchies.
It's good. It's good.
You also can fuck it up real good too. I've seen some people deliver some wet ass noodles. It is not good.
I don't like shit too cheesy.
That green bean casserole. God damn, I can't wait.
Wait, does Kylie make that?
What's in this green bean?
What do you make on Thanksgiving, Jason? What do you help with?
I fry the turkey, and Kylie doesn't even eat that. So I pretty much make a turkey for myself.
This guy's so fucking funny.
Kylie, we're all good out here.
She doesn't trust me cooking this shit, cooking it right.
What's in this casserole?
I believe I could be wrong because I've never made it. Green beans are a component. I believe it's like this mushroom. Oh my gosh, what's it called? It's like a cream mushroom thing that is like the base of it.
Yeah,
it's like a creamy texture underneath it.
Clam chowder with green beans.
And then it's got fried onions on top of it, basically. Like it's across the board. I think Travis is not a big fan of green bean casserole.
I think when I was there, I tried it just because I was appreciative and thankful, like my dad always taught me. But
I'm looking at pictures of it. I know Travis is out on this. This is the anti-Travis Kelce dish.
One thing we never had growing up that I'm a big fan of is cranberry sauce, but Kylie only likes the canned cranberry sauce.
She's correct.
I don't like the canned cranberry sauce as much as I like an actually made cranberry sauce.
Yeah, because canned isn't actually made.
Well, it's like more. I like a fresh cranberry sauce made rather than a cranberry sauce that's.
I want to see the ridges. I want to see the outline.
I
want to see the ridges. I want to see the ridges, brother.
I'm out on the ridges.
I want that thing to come plopping out and don't even touch it. Just let it sit as a cylinder.
Like Spam?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Let it be nasty. All right.
So you like Jell-O?
Exactly. That's what it is.
Jell-O's technically cold fruit.
I always steered clear Jell-O because it was always like hospital food.
That is a little weird.
I feel like pudding's more of a hospital food in my mind.
I would eat the Jell-O packs like they were Fun Dip. But I wasn't very in on.
That's very funny.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Just dipping your little finger in there.
Like that's like a Kool-Aid play. That's odd you would do that with Jell-O packets.
You know what that might be? No, I think it was Jell-O. I think
you could technically do it with Jell-O too. It's just sugar and fruit powder. Yeah. Little Travis Kelce with just green ass fingers. Like, I wonder what he's been doing.
All right, that wraps up another edition of Heights Hotline. That's right.
Ooh, nice.
We'll have some more bonus content for you all in this.
There you go. No.
All right.
Look at us now.
All right, so he wasn't charged with treason.
No.
Well,
Are you sure?
That's good to know.
No, he never went.
He was charged.
He never went to prison. He never went to prison. No.
So he was charged, not convicted in a court of law.
No. The worst thing that happened was he had his pension taken away. That was about it. So.
But he did help out the Russians.
I don't think so.
Which really, I don't want to get political.
Jason,
he did. That's where he sold it from. And not only did he help the Russians, that's where he met Stoya. Right?
Zoya.
Oh my God.
Zoya.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, that's another thing. Your father's been married 5 times.
Charming man.
He's been married 5 times.
Charming man.
Was he faithful to all of these women?
Of course not. He's a narcissist.
I'm putting him in the bad category. Another one in the bad category.
And the other
is filling up the bad category.
And the other thing is that he just you had an uncle that was 2 years older than you, Jason.
That's right, James.
Yeah, who's now in China.
2 years older. Time out. So we've established Grandpa's a thief, Mom's a thief, Travis is a thief. Was James or was he not charged with treason in Korea?
It wasn't treason.
Well, they made him leave the country, didn't they?
That's because he was a DJ and he was cutting in on somebody's territory.
What?
Yeah,
so James is a DJ?
In Korea, yeah, he lost a lot of weight. He became
He was over there K-popping? He's over there K-popping?
That's right.
He was starting K-pop?
Yeah.
This whole
and-
time?
Yeah. So, yeah, he was a DJ over there. So he was taking people away from another bar. And so this guy went and put...
That's not illegal. I've heard nothing that would get you...
It is if you're
thrown
in
out of the
America.
country.
No,
in
he
China.
put marijuana in his room. They
So
came
he's a
and
drug
found it.
dealer?
That's what they tried to pin on.
He's an
yes.
international drug dealer.
Let's be honest.
No.
Marijuana, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So
So
sure
any-
it was just marijuana though?
I don't know what it was.
So I'm waiting for more good things from Grandpa's side of the category. Did he love
He,
you?
he was he was a good dancer.
Oh!
Very
I
good
did not
dancer.
know that.
Yeah, very good dancer.
That's where Jason gets it.
Yeah.
Knew it.
And but no, there were a lot of good traits. He was a good friend to a lot of people. In my high school, there was a girl. Her family could not afford to get her senior pictures. So my dad paid for her to get her pictures. He thought everybody
All right.
should have their senior pictures.
So he had empathy. He had empathy. I'll
did
put
have
that in
em-
the good category.
Yes, he did have empathy.
He's still
yes.
trailing, but I'll put that. He's
No.
empathetic.
Yeah.
All right. What? All right.
And,
Speaking
you
of,
got to say good athlete because we get our athletics.
He was a
I don't
good
know if
athlete.
that comes down to good or bad person, but you know what? I'll give it to him. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we
what,
were just naming his
positive traits.
Yeah.
What? All right. That's enough of ragging on Grandpa. He can't defend himself here.
No,
it's probably not
he's-
fair.
He's since moved on. Yeah.
He was a great grandfather for me at a really important part of my life, and it sure meant a lot. So
I know he.
Jason, to those who haven't heard the story, why don't you give him it real quick?
We haven't told that story here.
No, we have not.
Yeah. So how often did Grandpa come visit us growing up?
Well, he was raising his own child, so he
I know.
didn't
I'm
come
just
a lot.
saying we barely saw
We
him.
had an
I'm just-
uncle that was 2 years older. He also lived in Sioux Falls.
Yeah,
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
So it wasn't.
So what do we
cheap.
see him like? Maybe once a year. We barely ever
Yeah,
saw him. And
once or twice a year. He tried to come to at least one game of yours a year. He'd come to a football
remember that.
game.
Yep.
He would come to Cincinnati. He went to a couple of pro. I think your first year. I think he made it to the Eagles. So
yeah. Well, so when I was in high school still, and for some reason he was in town at this very specific moment, and I had just found out that I wasn't, I had received no scholarships to go to like any D1 schools. And I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life and whether I was going to go and play football in college, whether I was going to go and play lacrosse, whether I was going to go to college at all, to be honest with you, which I think I was going to go to college because Mom and Dad were certainly pushing that really hard. And Grandpa gave me a little card that had a quote from Calvin Coolidge about persistence on it. And for a long time, I had that card wherever I went. And then one day I got drunk and lost it, like I have most of my possessions.
like Travis's Cincinnati helmet.
Correct. Yes, there is a pattern there for sure. And
What did the card say?
The quote said, "Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence until." Oh my gosh! Now you're putting me on the spot. I think it started with education.
Yes.
Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Genius will not. The world is full of unrewarded genius. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan "Press on" has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. So a very deep quote for a kid who just wants to play football, but it really hit me for some reason at the right time, and combined with my mom and dad supporting me, motivated me to try and play Division I college football, because I could have gone Division II or III as well, or 1AA, but Mom and Dad really, because I had some partial scholarships, but Mom and Dad were very adamant that wherever I wanted to go, they would make it work. We'd find a way to make it work financially, to just go and try and play wherever you want. And went to a University of Cincinnati visit and fell in love with the Bearcats in the university, and decided to walk on there. And I don't know if that would have happened without Grandpa giving me that quote. So for all of his womanizing and thievery and treason, he was a great grandpa at one moment. And So thank you, Grandpa, wherever you're at.
You wouldn't be here without him.
Exactly. All right, let's cut away from Grandpa. We've talked about Grandpa. We're going to get back to Dad because there's a question we want to know. Did you know that Dad was trying to communicate with aliens?
Yeah. He told me about what he said, though, was that he was sharing his computer juice, whatever you want to call it at that time.
He called it juice? He called it computer juice.
Yeah. I think it's the hard drive. That's what he was sharing with NASA. With NASA. And they were trying to find, extraterrestrials. And he told me about it.
At the time, what did you think of when he told you this?
I think I'm not one of those individuals that
At the time, when he told you that, what was the first thing that happened in your head?
I said, are we being paid for this?
How are you not a cop, Jason? How are you not a cop, dude? You are unbelievable.
But the funny thing is, now you believe in aliens. Like
She was always on board with aliens.
Not just that
she
aliens
was always
are
on board
out
with
there,
aliens.
Not just that aliens are out there. You believe that aliens have been to the planet Earth.
Yeah.
To the planet Earth. Yeah, they're here, Jason.
Yeah, I can't believe that we're the only ones in the universe, that we're so...
I'm with you.
I agree with you on that. I do think that there's aliens out there. I just don't think they've been to the Earth. But
last question, Mom. This is arguably the most important question that I have to ask.
Yes.
I've been saying last question for about 10 times, but this is the outro right here.
This is the real last question.
Was more memorable?
Mm-hmm.
Our birth, our draft, or our Super Bowl this year?
Ooh. Our first Super Bowl, it says.
Oh, our first Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, that's rough.
Which one do you remember the most?
Well, through the births, I was so
Super Bowl
excited.
54?
No, your birth was...
You're also drugged.
That I wasn't really drugged, but I had a, what do you call it, epidural or whatever.
Epidural.
So yeah, so you're not really drugged, but
that's fair.
You're just can't feel anything. So but
that's how I play football.
Yeah. So anyway, it was, I don't know. They're all such wonderful things. Each time you win a game or you do something like when you played the saxophone on at Severance Hall, anything like that, whenever you do something like that, it just brings me pride and I cry. So, I'm a crybaby, so that is what it is. So you've always made me proud.
Yeah.
You've always made me proud. And, it's, there's a few things that we probably aren't proud of, but don't we all have that in our background?
Yeah.
So yeah, but, I'm telling you, to come through what you both have had to come through and have to overcome, it may not be as much as other NFL players that have gotten to where you're at, but it still was difficult for children, to get through.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, that's for sure.
It's a grind, no doubt.
Before we let you go, Mommy, we're going to turn the floor over to you, or you can use this communications degree right now. You got any questions for us heading into the weekend?
I think I asked you, for the weekend. Oh, man. What's the one thing you're going to be thinking about when you're singing the national anthem?
Oh my gosh, you're gonna bring me to tears. That's always when I have my moment of appreciation, of gratitude, of just being thankful for all the people that have been in my life, and how, man, I'm choking up right now. Yeah. It's just a cool moment to sit there and look at all the fans in the stadium and know that you're about to go out here doing something so much fun in front of the people that you love, and in front of the people that helped you get to where you are in life. And that's what I always think of when I'm listening to the national anthem. It's my one moment to reflect on everything and be appreciative and know that you're watching.
Yep, that's cool. How about you, Jason?
Well, I always sing it. I think it's the same thing as Trav just said. For some reason, it's a very emotional moment, and I think it's because you realize that all of us being here together as a country and as a group and as a family, like all of these and friends, everyone involved in this allows me to play a sport in a game for a living, and you realize how fortunate you are and how in this together all of us are. So it's an emotional moment for me as well, and it definitely causes reflection. And when it's a game like the Super Bowl, it's just magnified that much more. I think I'm right there with you, Trev.
All right now.
Very cool.
All right now. Well, we're hopping on with Dad next.
Okay.
You got any message you want us to relay to him?
No, not really. Just see him this weekend, next weekend. Yeah.